And good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I didn't hear.
Good morning.
I must say that I'm quite excited to be able to give this presentation at this para event, even though I'm yet to start officially my position on August 1. When I was at the IITA board meeting a couple of weeks ago, I told the staff that if they could actually use the Nigeria Juju to accelerate the August 1 to tomorrow, I would start. So they're working on it. I want to, over the next 15 minutes, I would like to talk about making the CGIAR reform work for Africa. Okay, it's very clear. Okay. So, as many of you know, the CGIAR has been a leader in ag science and innovation over the past 55 years. And the CGIAR has produced scientific advancements that have benefited millions of impoverished individuals worldwide. And we have supported and partnered with various national agricultural research and extension systems and regional organizations. Today, our focus is on addressing multiple challenges in an integrated manner. By collaborating, sharing knowledge, and employing innovative approaches, the CGIAR envisions a future where food and nutrition security are ensured, and biodiversity is preserved, economies thrive, and communities are resilient in the face of climate change. So the question is, given that, what is the mission of the CGIAR? In today's world, there are several complex challenges that require immediate attention. One of the major concerns is the inability of more than 3 billion people to afford a healthy diet. This issue is worsened by the looming global food crisis, often triggered by conflicts and instability in different parts of the world. Climate change poses significant risks to agriculture, which is both a contributor to and a potential solution to the problem. Agriculture is also a primary cause of biodiversity loss, endangering the delicate balance of ecosystems. Gender equality remains a critical issue. Youth unemployment is also a major issue. So, by collaborating and adopting sustainable practices, we can pave the way for a more resilient and inclusive future for everyone. So, having stated the mission, the next question is, what is our approach? How do we do it? We do it by adopting a systems approach, an integrated system approach. We believe that addressing the scale and complexity of the challenges at hand necessitates adopting a system transformation approach. This approach aims to achieve multiple benefits across 5 SDG-focused impact areas, and I'll talk about that in subsequent slides, recognizing that these areas are interconnected and should be pursued collectively rather than in isolation. To effectively tackle these challenges, we must engage in an interdisciplinary and transdisciplinary work. By building upon our strong track record of impact, we can go beyond the boundaries of individual farms and extend our efforts into broader landscape and food systems. So now that we know the approach that we want to take, how do we get organized? The CGIAR reform, also known as One CGIAR, is a comprehensive effort to merge all 13 CGIAR centers into a unified organization. This initiative aims to capitalize on the combined strengths, partnerships, and global reach of CGIAR to address the complex challenges we face and achieve greater impact. By uniting the diverse expertise and knowledge of the CGIAR centers, one CGIAR establishes a collaborative and cohesive framework. This integrated structure maintains the unique identities and specialized roles of the centers while promoting collaboration, innovation, and efficiency throughout the organization. Moreover, and it is very important, the consolidation under one CGIAR brings about a streamlined and efficient organizational structure. By aligning operations and functions, the organization can optimize resources, reduce duplication, and facilitate effective decision-making processes. This ensures that the organization operates more efficiently and maximizes impact. So, one might ask, what is the One CGIAR strategy? A strategy was developed to 2030, and it's focusing basically on a future where food and land and water systems are sustainable and resilient, capable of providing diverse, healthy, safe, sufficient, and affordable diets. The document is available, it's publicly available, and I encourage each one of you to read it if you have not done so yet. CGIAR recognizes the urgency of addressing climate change and aims to develop and implement innovative solutions that promote resilience and sustainability. To maximize its impact, CGIAR has identified 5 impact areas and set targets aligned to the Sustainable Development Goals. By pursuing transformative action change across the impact areas, CGIAR aims to contribute to achievement of the SDGs and generate positive outcomes for both people and planet. Now, what does CGIAR, what does the CGIAR do research on now that we have the strategy? So we have global research areas implemented through regionally integrated initiatives. I want to give you just some highlight on these areas, and the graph here is self-explanatory. The global research area on system transformation, what does it do? It involves engaging with policies, institutions, and stakeholders to drive transformative changes in ag systems. The other area is the genetic innovation. Our research there includes development and dissemination of informed technological solutions, particularly in the form of improved varieties and seeds at farm level. The third one is the resilient agri-food system. There, our research focuses on developing and implementing practices that enhance the resilience and sustainability of agri-food systems. All these are implemented regionally, which is the green circle in the middle. There, we emphasize the importance of continuous demand creation, feedback loops, and on the ground research that is highly relevant to specific regions where we work. CGIAR focuses on 5 impact areas that include nutrition, health and food security, poverty reduction, gender equality, climate adaptation, environmental health, all contributing to the SDG goals. So, practically, the next question is, how does the 1CG work? What is its operational structure? So, as you can see, basically, the CGIAR, this is not this is an extra slide. This is let me change this one. Yeah. Okay, let me focus on this one in particular. Okay, so basically, in this particular slide, you will see that the CGIAR places regions and countries at the core of its approach. It recognizes the contextual nature of challenges and solutions, and CGIAR engages closely with regional and national stakeholders by positioning regions and countries as central dimension of partnership. CGIAR ensures that its work is tailored to local needs, it maximizes relevance and generates tangible impact on the ground. You can see on this graph, on this map, that there are 6 regions: Latin America and Caribbean in red, the Siwana, Central and West Asia, North Africa in pink, West and Central Africa, yellow, Eastern and Southern Africa, orange, if I may say so, South Asia in blue, and East Asia and Pacific in green. Each region has a regional director. But one thing that I would like this audience to note is that Africa has 3 regions. This signifies, the importance of the continent. So there are 3 regional, directors, and they were introduced earlier. So let us focus a little bit on Africa. Africa holds a central position in the functioning of the CGIAR, demonstrating the organization's strong commitment to the continent. 3 CGIAR centers have their headquarters located in Africa, and I hope 4 soon. I mean, if we are able to bring in the World, Agroforestry, spraying and crossing, we'll have 4. And practically all centers have operations and projects in various countries across the continent. This presence ensures that CGIAR's research and initiatives effectively address the unique challenges and opportunities in Africa. Furthermore, a significant portion of the CGIAR budget, over 60%, is allocated to activities and projects in Africa. This financial commitment underscores CGIAR's dedication to supporting agricultural research and innovation on the continent. To ensure effective coordination and engagement, Africa has 3 directors, as I mentioned earlier, and then in addition, there is 1 continental director who provides strategic leadership for CGIAR work across the continent. And I was given the responsibility to perform this task. Country focal points, also known as conveners, play a critical role in coordinating internal and external engagement within specific countries. They serve as key contact points, facilitating collaboration and ensuring effective communication between CGIAR and stakeholders at the national level. So overall, CGIAR's engagement in Africa is characterized by collaboration, coordination, alignment with country and regional priorities to achieve meaningful impact. Next question I have is, what are the CGIAR engagement in major Africa-focused events? A clear example is FARA, where I am today, where we are today. So, under the new Directorate for Continental Africa and the 3 Africa Region Directorate, CGIAR is poised to play an enhanced and coordinated role in major events. For example, participating in the FARA Africa Agribusiness and Science Week, like the one we are attending now. The presence of the CGIAR is to really help to increase and coordinate involvement to this event, and also it signifies its commitment to promoting agribusiness and science advancement in African agriculture. Another area is the commitment to the Africa Fertilizer and Soil Health Summit, the CADEP Partnership Platform and Consultation, the Agri-Africa Green Revolution Forum, the AFDB-led Dakar to consultation process. My time is almost up, so I'll try to accelerate. In terms of how do we align with CADEP? We align with CADEP through our global science areas. The Genetic Innovation Action area, where the priorities include, the CGIAR coordinated with CADEP through the work that the CADEP is doing on disease resistance, as improvement in seed systems, delivery, scaling up of effective practices and technologies, and promoting climate-smart agriculture. In the area of agri-food systems, the CGIAR collaborated with the CADEP on initiative regarding the environmentally friendly production systems, value addition, value chain development, sustainable environmental management, and also in the area of system transformation by dealing with scaling up practices and technologies, implementing inclusive development interventions, and so on, development of value chains. Now, last slide. I think yesterday there were some comments about as the CGIAR, the CGIAR reform addressing the Africa concerns. And you heard about Abidjan 1, you heard about Abidjan 2, and several meetings. So what was the concern? During the early stages of the reform process, there were concerns that raised by stakeholders that the CGIAR reform will leave Africa on the side, basically. So the CGIAR reform has taken that into account, and then the reforms that have taken place have several consultations have been held, and that have led to ABDA 1 and ABDA 2 consultation. And then the outcome of those consultations is that a communique was released outlining key points of agreement on the proposed action moving forward. Additionally, the action plan was developed, which will be presented shortly after my presentation, and the action plan will provide further details on the specific measure to be undertaken to address the concerns and strengthen the role within the CGIAR. Let me thank you, Kwesi, and thank you for your patience. I wanted to give you this overview of one CGIAR reform in Africa. Thank you.